In a world that often rewards the loudest voices and pressures people into roles they may not want, Sigma males stand out as quiet powerhouses. They don't seek the spotlight, nor do they follow traditional expectations. Instead, they move on their own terms, choosing to live by a personal code rather than society's standards. Being a Sigma isn't just about independence or thinking outside the box. It's about understanding oneself so thoroughly that others' opinions rarely hold sway. This mindset is freeing and empowering, though it may sometimes lead to misunderstandings or cause others to underestimate them. Yet, it's this very uniqueness that grants Sigma males resilience. Their strength lies in not needing validation, recognition, or status to feel whole. They thrive on self-awareness, adaptability, and quiet resolve. Here are 10 reasons why Sigma males cannot be easily pushed around or controlled. Each trait is a reminder that living true to oneself is one of the strongest stances one can take in a world that often tries to pull people in every direction but their own. So stick around until the very end, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. But before we start, I've noticed that most of you watch my stories without subscribing. Come on, show some love and hit that subscribe button. Your support means the world and helps me keep creating content you enjoy. Point 10. Refusal to take up unsolicited causes. Sigma males have a unique knack for picking their battles, remaining immune to the pressure of jumping on every trendy cause. They know the power of a well-chosen no, and it's this refusal to join every mission that keeps them strong and focused. When a Sigma male hears you must support this cause, he questions it thoughtfully instead of feeling compelled to follow. They evaluate carefully, asking if a cause aligns with their principles, and if it doesn't, they politely decline, often surprising people who assume everyone should care equally about trending issues. It's not that Sigma males lack empathy or don't want to make a difference. They simply understand that time, energy, and emotional investment are limited resources. Supporting every cause would quickly drain them, so they commit deeply to only a few priorities, making a meaningful impact where it truly matters to them without exhausting themselves. For Sigma males, self-respect is built by choosing their own path, not conforming to others' expectations. So, when faced with guilt-tripping about not joining the latest crusade, they can simply smile and think, "I'll pass, thanks." It's not apathy, it's self-preservation. 9. Naturally resistant to identity-based persuasion. Sigma males are almost immune to identity-based persuasion, largely because they don't seek to be part of a group. Appeals to team spirit or "we're all in this together" don't make them jump into action. Belonging to a crowd doesn't make a Sigma male feel seen or secure. Instead, he's comfortable standing alone. Shared identity slogans affect them about as much as a motivational poster in a dentist's office. This doesn't mean Sigma males lack loyalty or don't respect others' affiliations. They just see themselves as individuals first, not members of a predefined group. They're unlikely to respond to "come on, we all have to support this" with anything other than "who's we." This natural resistance to identity-based persuasion makes them nearly impossible to control through appeals to solidarity, tribe, or team. 8. Emotional intelligence without the display. Sigma males possess emotional intelligence without feeling the need to showcase it. You won't catch them making dramatic speeches or sharing their feelings publicly. They know how they feel, why they feel it, and that's enough for them. This quiet confidence in their emotions keeps them balanced and prevents others from manipulating them. Because they don't wear their heart on their sleeves, they're tough to manipulate emotionally. Attempts to guilt trip or flatter them usually fall flat. Sigma males don't rush to react but rather take time to think things through, often giving a calm response that makes others question if they even have buttons to push. While others may get caught up in emotional whirlwinds, the Sigma male remains anchored, keeping him steady and resistant to manipulation. 7. Confidence without ego. Sigma males carry a deep-seated confidence that doesn't rely on others' approval, applause, or validation. This self-assuredness runs quietly, without the need for attention or trophies. Their confidence is internal, almost unshakable, and stems from an intimate understanding of their own worth and abilities. It's a confidence rooted in self-awareness, making it nearly impervious to others' attempts to manipulate or control them. While others may be led by praise, criticism, or external pressure, Sigma males remain centered, evaluating feedback logically. This detachment from ego-driven behavior keeps them grounded, immune to attempts to provoke, flatter, or sway them. They simply aren't wired to need validation, and that makes them incredibly resilient to outside influence. 6. Immune to herd mentality. Sigma males are impervious to the magnetic pull of herd mentality. In a world where trends come and go, they assess situations independently, relying on personal values rather than what's popular. They don't jump on bandwagons, resist peer pressure, and steer clear of emotional appeals that rely on fear or hype. Their decision-making process is rooted in critical thinking, allowing them to see through collective obsessions or crises with calm clarity. This independence makes them nearly impossible to influence en masse, as they trust their own understanding rather than what the crowd thinks. Where others may conform out of a desire to belong or be accepted, Sigma males prioritize their own logical assessment, making them resilient to groupthink and averse to following the crowd. 5. Ability to disregard norms that don't serve them. While many people adopt societal norms without question, Sigma males scrutinize each expectation and selectively disregard those that don't serve their interests or values. They don't follow unwritten rules, social customs, or conventional expectations out of habit. If a norm doesn't align with their principles, they simply won't engage with it, unfazed by the pressures that often push others into conformity. This gives them an extraordinary degree of freedom, as they're not constrained by the need to fit in or uphold conventions. Living by an internal compass, they prioritize values that genuinely matter to them, further insulating themselves from societal pressure or expectations. This autonomy makes them incredibly hard to manipulate or sway with societal norms or obligations. 4. Resourceful without the spotlight. Sigma males have a talent for gathering resources and achieving success without needing anyone's validation. Rather than seeking recognition, they work quietly, strategically assembling what they need without drawing attention. This under-the-radar approach not only keeps their plans and progress concealed but also prevents others from underestimating or trying to interfere with their objectives. Sigma males prefer low-profile victories and often surprise those around them by delivering impressive results without fanfare. This quiet, self-sufficient resourcefulness ensures they remain a step ahead, difficult to predict, and even harder to control or outmaneuver. 3. Resistant to reciprocity pressure. Sigma males are immune to the subtle pressure that makes most people feel obligated to reciprocate favors or compliments. They aren't bound by unspoken social rules that dictate you owe me, allowing them to remain detached from cycles of obligation and expectations. Where many people feel a need to return the favor to avoid social friction, Sigma males simply express polite gratitude and move on. This lack of attachment to reciprocity makes them hard to entangle in obligation, manipulation, or emotional debt, as they remain largely unaffected by the need to balance the scales. By sidestepping these social expectations, they maintain complete control over their choices and interactions. 2. Natural gray rock technique. Sigma males naturally employ the gray rock technique, a powerful tool in emotional self-defense. When others attempt to provoke or manipulate them, Sigma males respond with calm neutrality, keeping emotional distance that effectively shields them from being exploited or dragged into drama. They rarely give anyone the emotional reactions needed to fuel a manipulator's tactics, and this detachment discourages further attempts to sway or control them. Whether it's high-intensity situations or emotional baiting, Sigma males don't react, choosing instead to remain calm and dispassionate. This makes them challenging targets for manipulators, as their lack of engagement prevents escalation or entanglement in others' agendas. 1. Fluent in nonconformist communication. Sigma males communicate in a unique, efficient way that subtly challenges traditional power dynamics. Unlike others who may rely on loud displays, long speeches, or aggressive posturing, Sigma males express themselves with quiet, measured words that command respect. Their calm, direct communication style not only conveys confidence but also disrupts typical expectations. By keeping things understated, they avoid engaging in power struggles and subtly assert dominance without forcing it. This communication style makes them resistant to social manipulation or coercion because they aren't easily drawn into conflicts or forced to assert themselves through volume or showiness. Their quiet authority makes it difficult for others to influence them through social expectations or performative power tactics. If you found these insights helpful, feel free to leave a comment. If you're unsure about what to say, simply write 100% to let us know you watched until the end. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, we invite you to subscribe now and become part of our channel. Thank you for your attention. Until next time.